Well, it's official. The terrorist sympathizer, Olivia Chow, is going to run for a second term. And you know what? I'm quite certain she will get it because, as we've seen over the last 2.5, almost 3 years, the terrorizing of her Jewish community means nothing to her. Absolutely nothing. She will come out and make her politically correct statements, and then nothing will happen. And I know why she's confident that she will get a second term. So, Toronto alone has over 600,000 Muslims. And in case you hadn't been aware, it is Islam bamboozling white people mostly, because a colonizer wants to blame someone else. An abuser always blames its victim. So Islam, there's a whole bunch of them. There's over 600,000, but you know what? Not even 200,000. So there's 3 times as many Muslims as there are Jews, just within Toronto. And Ontario is also the largest, has the largest population of Muslims. So that's in regards to Doug Ford, who can't seem to decide if he wants to be like the bloated felon in the States and cozy up to other tyrants, or try to pull off what the conservatives do, what the Republicans are doing. Since the liberals chose terrorism, he opposes it. And it's nothing more complicated than that. It never has, because both right and left, Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, the Democratic Party, doesn't matter. They all have one thing they agree on. They hate Jews. Oh, but look, our little tyrant Ford is putting in new things to protect communities. Yes, it's going to make it so that the tow truck drivers have to have more rigid rules. There are a few things that, might come in handy for some people, but for the most part, this is a performative piece of legislation covering things that already should happen anyway. If your canine units need to be expanded, then you expand them. You don't make a big special deal of that, especially when none of this is actually directed towards protecting the most vulnerable citizens within your province. I will remind you that a 14-year-old autistic girl went missing almost 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. And what we've seen is, because that autistic child is Jewish, much like with the hostages, bigots who sympathize with terrorism are ripping down the posters of this missing child. See, the big thing that bothers all of us when it comes to the Palestine-Israel issue is that none of you actually have any suggestions for how to help Palestine. Your idea of helping Palestine is genocide against Israel.